Testing, 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm live now. Yeah, I think so too. Oh, hey, welcome. Today I'll be continuing Rimworld. So we'll be continuing the Tales of Mercy Nation. How am I doing? I guess I'm doing fine. Yeah, it's quite late right now for me, but I thought of like, just playing like 1 or 2 hours of Rimworld perhaps. What about you? How are you doing? Yeah, it's definitely quite late. I had to like sort out some videos and stuff in the end. Oh, hey Laura. Oh, seems like the Mercy Nation has some hare meat. Look like they'll be eating rabbits today. Play with no DLC. Yeah, I actually for this playthrough I disabled all DLCs even though I have the DLC purchase. I think because I want my first stream version to be like vanilla Rimworld, that's why. Yeah, we are just starting again. So we are continuing. Yeah. Yeah, but seems like everyone is alive so far. Even Mochi thinks so too. Okay, so to give, let's get a brief recap. So apparently in this game, there's a way to also look at the logs. Yeah, Mochi is very excited for the stream, right Mochi? You want to say hi to the audience? Yeah, I hope you caught that. Yeah. So there's actually like a history section that actually says like, oh, what happened previously. Yeah. So we could start with the last session, I think. Previously, the three of them awakened in the middle of nowhere. They were visited by a bunch of war merchants from Garumbambia people. They faced off a mad rat with some disease. There was psychic drones. A visitor named Samuel Pye visited them as well. Blitz and Wendy broke up. And Goda, well, she wandered in. A panther tried to hunt Panano, but they managed to kill the panther instead. The hunter becomes the food. Predator becomes prey. Ambrosius sprout grow very nearby. Goda, well, got angry and decided to beat up some of our people. And a group of pirates actually tried to attack, but they failed. A cobra self-tame itself, so there's actually a cobra in the party right now. Ogra Borosaurus, I guess. We also had some items to trade. They met exotic goods trader. Oh, and turns out the goods trader was the daughter of Blitz. Her name is Spike. Quite interesting. A bunch of other things. They recruited Goda as well. And a bunch of cargo pods came in. And Alpaca got mad. Yes, Panoply. And yeah, so that's where we ended off in the Tales of Mercy. As you can see, their civilization is growing quite well near the river. More rooms are there. The farms are growing quite well. You can see the corns are going very smoothly. There's wind energy flowing through the area as well. And if I'm not wrong... Yeah, if I'm not wrong, a bunch of rabbit meat has just crash landed here, so I hope the party go and pick those up. Yeah, let's do that real quick. So yes, welcome to the Tales of Mercy. Let's find out what comes next for our later villages. Yes, Panoply. It seems that the research is going well regarding batteries. Batteries allow them to store electricity in their base and all. So it's really useful for them down the line. That's probably the priority for now. Maybe for adventure, let's us see what Wendy's up to. As you can see, Wendy is carrying stuff into the base, making sure that there's enough supply of everything. It's quite interesting though, that the number of lumber we have is about 1,000 in the Tales of... no, in Mercy Nation. Perhaps it'll be time to have another place for them to stockpile all their stuff. Like, for example, here. It seems that Goda is not feeling well today. She's very pessimistic and ate without a table. Huh. Interesting, interesting. Oh, you missed the answer about the DLC? Just to answer you regarding that question, I do have a bunch of DLC purchased for Rimworld, but for this playthrough, I'm playing the vanilla version because, yeah, I mean, we could try another playthroughs in the future, but for this one, it's just pure vanilla, yeah. That's right, Mochi, that's right. A caravan from the Garubanbia people are approaching once more. They are said to be a bunch of merchants selling shamanic stuff. Wonder what else there is to see. Oh, less stuff to comment. Ah, did you purchase some of the DLCs? I can't remember. You said 2, was it? Seems like Alligator is the leader of the shaman trader tribes. Normally, I would suggest having someone with a high social number to talk to the merchants. So in our case, it seems like the highest is actually a stats 3, unfortunately. But yes, Wendy decided to have a talk with Alligator. Oh, you have all of them? That's great. It seems like the shaman has a bunch of goats and bull with them, as well as pemmican. It's kind of like think of it like rations, but not rations at the same time. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe we could sell them some things. Like we could give them ambrosia. Ambrosia really sells a lot of money. This rare fruit. Let's see what else. In return, we could actually purchase a goat or a bull from them. The only downside is that, how to put that, we don't have enough cash for Mercy Nation. So it might be a bad choice to get one of them right now. We need like 400. Unless we sell all our packaged meat, which I'm not sure if we want to do that. Oh, hey Alaric. Yeah, they apparently, as allies to our nation, they are free to roam wherever they wish. They could even use the facilities if they want. Perhaps selling a bunch of survival meat and exchanging it for, like, 2 goats might be beneficial for them in the long run. No, they still need 55. Perhaps some medicine will suffice. Yep. As part of the deal, we decided to add 2 goats into the Mercy Nation. And for that to work, so just to explain as well, we need a place to tell where the pets go. So that's why we need to build this thing called a pen marker. The pen marker is like an area where the animals would like hang out, like the pets and the farm animals. Yeah. Then with this pen marker, then we could only then we could only get the animals in. Because I think right now, our goats are outside. Oh, this rotting rat. Blitz is bringing the goats into the new farm. And here they are, now in their new land. Let's see what would these goats grow up to be in the future. As you can see, alligator and striped people are using the tables to eat meals. Surely the Mercy Nation welcomes anybody to enter and consume meals. Squad wake up early to begin his research, and Wendy and Blitz had their breakfast. I wonder if any of you have watched the Odyssey yet. the movie. Because it was like quite interesting how they have this thing called the Zeus law. Oh, minor break race. Seems like Goda is really in a bad mood. Eat without table again. Perhaps there's not enough tables for Mercination. It's time to expand a little bit more. Yeah, the Odyssey. Yeah. It's from, I think the movie is by, what was it, Christopher Nolan or something? But yeah, but I think it's based off a classic. And inside the classic, I think there's this thing called the Zeus law, which means that like it welcomes how do you put it? It welcomes all strangers, right? To like come in for food or shelter if they need, yeah. So it's like kind of like entertain guests to come in and all. Ah, the original. Yeah. I think the original should also have the Zeus law mentioned inside. So usually the allies of Rimworld is more or less the same. You know, they're like strangers, they're like welcome to like, you know, come into the rooms and consume some food and stuff. Oh, I could increase the table. Oh, maybe I could do that, I guess. And the people from Garumbanbia nation are leaving. A psychic drone happened, causing every colonist to feel anxiety and anger. As some distant engine of hatred is stirring, projecting this strange thing that alters people's mood. Ah, the origin is 1960. Ah, anomaly. I cannot remember if I have that DLC. Let me check. Oh, that's the horror team expansion. There, Mochi. It's fine. Okay, take care, Mel. Hopefully you yeah, get the things done. Also, yeah, I think maybe you might enjoy the movie, Laura. Yeah. Oh, major break race. What's happening to Goda right now? It's the low psychic drone. Perhaps we should give a better bedroom to Goda. Usually, I would say maybe Goda might like more plants. Let's just fill the room with plants. Since we have a lot of wood, we could also upgrade the rooms, the sleeping rooms for our citizens. Oh, battery has been done. Okay, wait, no, before that, I need to add some lights to... Yeah, here. So normally when you build like a floor for the rooms, the people would like, how say, the citizens would actually love it, yeah. And I usually go for an wooden flooring. Of course, it means it'll be really bad if there's like fire or something. Oh, heat stroke is going on. Wendy, why are you having heat stroke? Right now it's 45 degrees Celsius in Rimworld. That's why. Maybe I should get them to stay indoor. No, the temperature is still quite high. Eh? Mochi, what's wrong? Oh, Space Odyssey. Yeah, I was referring to the Greek Odyssey story, yeah. So the Greek Odyssey, they has this thing called the Zeus Law, which they welcomes all strangers and yeah, into like their land, and then the host will like give them food and shelter, yeah. Seems like Squid is working on some nice food for everyone. Asylum? Is it? Let me check. What's the meaning of... It could be, but I don't think they have like... I don't think they're required to protect the people there. Instead, it's more of like if someone's hungry or just need to sleep there for the night, the doors are open, yeah. But I don't think they will like go out their way to like fight a war or something. Oh right, I need to remove this as well. Zones. It seems like we have a new quest, Danny's Stash of Goodies. But it's quite far right now. Unfortunately, that has to pass. Oh, Zeus Law is even broader? Ah. Yeah, it would make a lot of sense, honestly. Yes. The reason why I have a lot of rooms is is for future proofing. Because over time the nation will grow, we will definitely want to have like some leeway to go around it. Right now the bottom rooms are empty because the civilization is really small right now. But who knows, maybe they might expand down the line. I was thinking about one area for the animals, which, yes, this one. This area will be for the animals. So let's see. What we could do is we need an animal flap so that the animals can enter in, and then maybe give them some lighting, I guess. And last but not least, maybe some animal sleeping box. And we will need to have the straw matting. Yeah, we don't have hay. But I think we could grow them. There we go. Can you build second floors or not? I would suppose no. From my understanding, we can't build like a second floor, yeah. So we can only like expand like left or right, but we can't expand upwards, yeah. Maybe there will be a mod that does that, but yeah, for the vanilla version, I remember we shouldn't be able to. Yes, and with the flag, they could now sleep in this box area. I think another thing I would like to do is to add air conditioning to it. As silly as it sounds, but who knows, maybe one day they might find it too hot. Yeah. Air conditioning, maybe. The power source here, I guess. So our little animals will have their own aircon room. As you can see, Blitz is training Zelda how to carry items. It's quite interesting though. Let's replant it here. If you feel like the trees are in the way, you can actually move them elsewhere. So that's what replanting is. They allow you to like carry them and choose where you want to put the trees. Yeah. Right now, the weather in Mercy Nation is about 37 degrees Celsius in the night. Our citizens are enjoying their comfy nap as Panoply is wandering around Mercy Nation. Also, we have quite a lot of meat, apparently. Maybe we could increase the number of food. Yeah. Oh yeah, just to add as well, in case some of you might not know, but Rimworld actually has a mod for multiplayer, so you can actually play with your friends and like hop into the world and play together. Yeah. The only catch is that we share the same characters, so that means you will have access to move and control the characters and stuff. Yeah. But I highly recommend, if you want to play with friends, go ahead and download the multiplayer mod. It's really fun. It seems like a flash storm has occurred. So what does a flash storm do? It's kind of like these flames that spread throughout the land, because like lightning strike over it. And if it's not controlled well, it can burn anything in its path. Like this entire grassland will become completely like what you call that, barren, I guess. Which on the bright side, we are separated by a river, so I don't see any major issue. Maybe except for this, like, what you call that, a boom lapok. Basically these are animals that literally carry oil or like petrol on their body or something. So if they come in contact with fire, they explode. Yeah. So I think that's the only issue I can imagine that will happen, but yeah, we should be fine. Yeah, they got volatile chemicals on their back. They're weak and fragile for its size. They will cause a huge explosion if they die. Yeah. So yeah, watch out for these people. Seems like the fire is spreading. I don't know if we should set a firefighting team. At the same time, it seems that Goda is in a pretty high mood recently. She could make an amazing art of furniture down the line. Maybe it's time to give her a task of sorts. But first, to do that, we need a crafting table. So let's make one real quick. An art bench. Also, I'd like to say hi to Shay. I guess Shay is watching as well. Are you going to replace it with stone at some point in the wall? Yes, I hope to replace it with stone, because like by the time the fire hits, at least it will be barricaded by stone. But right now, stone is a very scarce resource, so I'm saving it until I can get a reliable source. Yeah, there's only so much steel we have. Mainly the reason is because like we need metal or other things to like to build certain stuff. Then stones to use sculptures and things, yeah. But we definitely need to increase our research as well, I think. I need to check what it is. Yeah, it was part of the research, I think. Well, it's either you have someone hitting the flames to put it out. If not, we can't do anything about it. Yeah, that's right, Mochi. It's interesting how the flames are... Oh! It seems that Goda has created a masterful... How we call it? Wooden dining chair. It seems that this engraving on this furniture portray a cloud of ash and smoke, nearly enveloping a plane. Squirt watches with awe on his face. The scene takes place in the middle of a village. The image somehow expresses both vengeance and camaraderie. This illustration refers to a flash storm that threatened Squid's village on the 8th of August, 5501. It's quite interesting. There's a whole history on that, but yeah. Apparently, I guess Goda did it for Squid. So, thanks Goda. At the same time, we have a caravan from the Southern Terbombian tribe. Apparently they are like arms suppliers, I guess. The fire is still spreading. As you can see, the land is now all charcoal black and stuff. Another way to stop this is literally rain, I suppose. But we don't have any of that right now. Yes, a super chair. A chair with history behind it. I think... Oh, it even has a title. Silence with Squirt. Yeah, you know what? Squirtle is an actual name of a Pokemon, so I think it's fine. But yes, Silence with Squirt is the name of this super chair. It seems like the leader of the merchants is called Tail. She's a town guard, and she has an incendiary launcher. So, as a child, she was born in a poor family and bullied relentlessly. However, because of that, she developed an interest in guns. She studied from books, but managed to practice time with the rare things. Soon, she also knows how to draw and paint as well, hence enrolling into the art university to take her skills further. She kind of made a lot of private commissions and, you know, make a decent living from the art itself. So this is Freya Tail Fairwing. Oh, but she's not the merchant. She's accompanying the real merchant, who is Melissa Lisa Archer, the child of drifters. I guess Lisa is a wandering crafter who wanders around and making all these weapons for the group. Seems like Squirt is awake, so perhaps Squirt could have a talk with this Lisa. Who knows, maybe they might get some guns or sort. It seems that they are open to buying the plastic knife. As well as the bows. But will they have enough for a gun? Apparently the lowest cost of a gun is 184. So unless they sell like some components of medicine, it's unlikely for us to get a gun. But there's actually another way. If we mass produce enough bows, we could actually sell. Yes, I think they cannot be pacifists, because in this game they are bound to be attacked by they are bound to be attacked by pirates regardless. But what they can do is they can be merciful, like, you know, spare people and stuff. It can be done, yeah. You can see this arms merchant, they all have guns. Meanwhile, our gang is our team is using bows and arrows. We definitely need weapons at some point to protect ourselves. Maybe just to share some fun fact, but this is a muffalo. They have wool and they can carry a lot of stuff on them. So yeah, they're kind of like a descendant of buffaloes. And they could survive cold and warm environments as well. It's really interesting. But they have blue fur. Apparently it's probably from some early genetic modification. Given how we produce a little bit more wool, good, normal. Wendy decided to make one more trade with Lisa. With the new bows they made, they could actually get some money out of them. Meanwhile, Squirt is working on all these bows that we could sell. Hello there, Psycho. I think Laura might be able to tell who is this Psycho. Oh god. What profile picture is that? Oh my god. Yeah. Someone you know is in the chat. Alright, Wendy. It's time for you to trade a bit more bowls. Meanwhile, let's spy on the Flesh Storm. As you can see, the Flesh Storm has taken over maybe like a big part of the land, but thanks to the rain, it's now gone. So the fire is put out. Yeah, it seems like the monkeys are dancing over the burned lands once more. Really impressive. What? I'll just give this confused face. The trade caravan of the Southern Tebombium tribe is leaving. It seems that now the community has batteries. It's time to build some of them. Can the forest grow again on burnt areas? They could, but it will take months, I suppose, to, you know, rebuild everything again. It'll definitely take a while. Yeah. But months in game. It seems like the Mercy Nation has ran out of components. Perhaps it's time to scout for some as they are asleep. So, if you can see the surface of these rocks, they represent compact steel. If you mine from here, you'll get steel. There's if they are much more brownish in color, then you can actually get components. Oh, there's gold here. Yes, you know what? Let's set this one to mine. Let's see where else. Seems like there's a dead monkey. We could. Oh, it's already reserved. Ah, yes. And this one, compact machinery, is the ones that will drop components which we can use to like build air conditioning unit, turrets, windmill, and so on. That's right, Mochi. That's right. I don't like this place. I can talk about it another time. Yeah. It seems like the food place is also running out of storage, I guess. Don't know if this will be an issue. I guess you could shift everything. Seems like a strong lightning is approaching Mercy Nation as we speak. Oh, it seems like Mercy Nation is under fire. We should take a look soon. Maybe before that, this first. Seems like fire has broken up over here, but Panano is there. Hopefully it's just a one-time thing. Yeah. Even lightnings can cause fire. But with the rain, it'll be put out easily. That's right, Mochi, that's right. Seems that the Mercy Nation is running out of herbs as well. Maybe we could plan to have some heal roots. And then the packaged survivor meal has been done. This is perfect. Another thing I would definitely want is pemmican. They can last really long. Good for backup supplies as well. Fire has broken out once more in the nearby area. Mochi is scared? Yeah. I think the lightning must have scared Mochi. Right, Mochi? Indeed, indeed. It seems like Panano is playing horseshoe once more in his daily life. And Panano is fully healed. Blitz is now farming the mines as Zelda watching quietly from the side. Seems like quite a lot of steel ore in the area. Marble can be very good rocks to build around the base as well. And it's quite nice to use as well, but we need to have the production tools for it. I think it should be, let me see, maybe a stone cutter. Yeah, we need the stone cutter table for this. Yeah, apparently certain rocks will increase like beauty factor as well. This will improve the mood of the citizens. Oh wait, no. Okay, let's go. Yeah. So like for example, this marble tile will actually increase the beauty level of the place compared to like, let's say, the soil. Yeah. Oh, seems like we ran out of wood as well. going to chop some trees. At the same time, this seems like a good hideout base. Yeah, I think I'll use this then. What I have in mind is that just in case if something goes wrong, there's this space for them to hide inside. You never know, maybe one day this might be a very useful spot. Yeah, no worries. It seems that time flies. We'll try to tame some of these animals since they're sleeping inside the land as well. On the 12th of August, oh, it seems like we have a pirate raid. A group of tribespeople from the Cosco Treaty have arrived. They will prepare for a while before they attack. So just to explain, the Cosco Treaty, let's see what kind of people they are. There are a bunch of savage tribes that, you know, have been here for a very long time. Their ancestors crashed here 1,000 years ago and survived some catalysm that destroyed a technological civilization here. They are mostly nomadic people that uses primitive tools and weapons. Despite their apparent technological weakness, they can be very, very dangerous. They're driven by blood and honor, so you won't really be able to ally with them. Fortunately, I think most of our people are able to fight, so let's stand by. It seems like our target is using a bow, so this will be a bit tricky. But we could ambush Clem. We just need our party to be ready. We're split into two teams. Archers and bow riflemen on different sides. And then attack Clem from both directions. As Wendy and Panano is getting ready, it seems like the battle has just begun. Oh, Wendy got hurt by the bow, and it seems that the tribesperson has fallen. Unfortunately, fallen dead as well. In return, we'll get some jade And it's probably time to bury this person as well. So let's build another grave. Oh, it seems like this is not their only raid. We have another raiders, a group of outlanders from the Tocaledo Union. This one is more tricky. This one has a revolver apparently. They will also prepare a while. I guess we should stand by. It seems like Panano is the doctor. Let's get the rest on them first, since we don't know when the Tocado Union strikes. Seems like Stowy is on the move with Goda and Wendy on one side, Blitz and Scoot on another side. Would they be able to stop Stowy of the Tocaledo Union? Yes, there's a fight out. Apparently they were raided by Tocaledo Union, as well as basically a bunch of nomads and a bunch of guns people are attacking. Would the Mercy Nation win this battle? Four versus 1. And there we go. They have successfully stopped the invader as well. It seems like they also have a good revolver, so it's probably time to upgrade one of their weapons. Here lies the grave of Clem and Stowy, two invaders that attempt to attack Mercy Nation. May they rest in peace. At the same time, it seems that we have a baby goat. Congrats. Squad, our chef of cooking 5. We probably need cooking 8 for a good packaged survivor meal. It seems that Blitz failed to tame this turtle once more. An eclipse happened as one of the moons of this planet has orbited in front of the sun. It seems that a new crisis has emerged. A man hunting guinea pig have entered the area, driven insane by the disease known as Scarsia. They roam around the region hunting for humanoid flesh. It seems like there's 2 of them as well. It's only up to our team to stop them. Panano, you better run away right now. Can go here. And go down here. Let's go. Here they come. Goda is getting ready. Oh, it seems like the cobra has started hunting the guinea pig instead. It seems like the men hunting guinea pigs are killed by the famous cobra wandering from the outsides. Even though they are pushed with this mad disease, they are no match for a healthy living cobra. Just another day in Mercy Nation. And of course, Panano is collecting the food as always, making use of the corpses as meals. Seems like the hare meat has rotted away once more. Perhaps a carnivorous meat might be good for them. No. A group of travelers from the Garambambia people are passing by. The eclipse finally ends. This time Goda is traveling further away. I'm trying to mine out the compact machinery. And it seems that the pemmican research has been completed as well. They are preserved mixture of meat and plant matter. It's kind of like a long-term supply that they can bring out for like traveling, as far as it does not requires much refrigeration. Yeah. Oh, and Blitz has successfully gotten cassowary, so maybe it's time to ask you all, but do you all have any names you want to give to this new bird animal? Any suggestions? So what? What? Why? What? Yeah, maybe like one word. Unless you mean the name of the pet is word, or the name of the pet is called waifu or something. Your choose. I mean we even have goats, so you know. Oh, maybe we can move this out, I guess. Bird is the word. Alright. So we'll call cassowary as bird then. Bird sleeper. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's call it the bird sleeper. Your name now will be bird sleeper. Alright. At the same time, we have two goats. The male goat and the female goat. Do you all have any suggestion of the name as well? Like the male goat. Any name for the male goat? Cow. Li Zeyan. Huh. Okay, maybe the male goat is Li Zeyan. And cow will be the female goat, I suppose. Or Kala. Maybe Kala. Alright. And now the animals of Mercy Nation 2 have names, so this is the new list. Feel free to take a look. Seems like it's another day in Mercy Nation. Everyone is just busy doing their stuff, growing plants to eat. So I was preparing for the future. With the pemmican's, we could stock up some as well. Very useful supplies down the line in case one day everything fails. It seems like Goda is in a lot of stress and she's hiding in her room. She has really a poor mood, but her straw was to eat without a table. That's unfortunate indeed. Perhaps the dining table was too far away from her usual spot, that's why. And now it's the 1st of September. Finally, Goda decided to go out of hiding, and she sneakily stole a food from the pantry to eat. Blitz has successfully tamed a tortoise. Anyone like to give a name for this tortoise as well? A tortoise of Mercy Nation. Just to explain as well, so usually the males, they'll, once you hit like 0 degrees Celsius and below, they will be frozen, so they could last quite long in such situations. Whereas in the case of like pemmicans, even though they are unrefrigerated, they would spoil in like 1.2 years later. So yeah, they could last really, really long. Yeah. That's why I have like some supplies of them. 740 Oh, okay, fine. I'll name the turtle cheese Lee then. The tortoise, sorry, my bad. It seems that Goda has gained very high inspiration due to being in a very, very good mood. It seems like Kala has given birth. So, where is our new pet? Oh, and we have new lovers, so let's look at the gossips. Okay, so apparently Blitz and Goda, while they are mining together, Blitz tried to woo Goda, telling her about the tale of the link between the randomness of life and identity. Goda was attracted and is now Blitz's lover. The two of them would like to sleep together. So now we know what we should give them next. A double bed. It seems that the Wanderer has joined the colony as well. An artificial ramper named Maker who has arrived and wants to join the colony. He's willing to contribute but will not leave voluntarily. Claiming to have nowhere to go, you can choose to turn him down and send him away. The colonists will be turned away. It seems like we have a new citizen named the Maker. And there's a trade as well. Huh. Seems like lots of things going on. So let's start with recruiting the Maker first, shall we? Where is our Maker? Accept. The Maker has arrived and now is part of the colony. So let's read more about who this Maker is. The Maker used to be a power math scholar. Knowledge is power. This word sparked something within the Maker. and came to form his core drive. When he's out of the library, he would tend to take things apart firsthand and see how it works. And because he loved discovering all these things, he set out to invent new devices and improve existing ones, breaking laws and custom as necessary. He formed a crew to gather materials for his work and deal with outsiders which may interfere. Truly a remarkable guy, especially his intellectual is 16 and craft in 16. He also has animal 11 and he could construct, so I think this is really a good choice. We will give you this bait. Wow. The maker will produce this new bait. So this new bit will assign Goda and leads together. Yep, they sleep good. Yes, next time. Alright, let's read the quest about trade with Wasserton. A nearby settlement, Wasserton, has a special trade request. They would like to purchase 16 knives of normal plus quality worth 1064. Normal plus quality, let me see. Do we have enough steel for this? Yeah, why not? We have the maker now. We should change things up. 11, 12. Alright. Take care. Thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, I think I will also end the stream maybe in 15 minutes time. It's quite late for me as well. The question is, could we get enough swords of good quality? Because if we do, then we could actually attempt the quest. The maker appears to be going out on a walk. Wonder what is he thinking. It seems like we have quite a lot of steel knife of good quality. The maker is working hard. Alright. Thanks for watching. See you next time, Shauna. Or Shay, yeah. Seems that a bunch of cargo pods crashed nearby. A bunch of apukau has landed. Seems like it'll be good for the winter to come. Yes, it's just us now. I believe you should be my only viewer. But I might call you a night soon as well. An ancient danger lurks in the corner. Squirt goes near the ancient wall. A sense of foreboding overcomes him. He isn't sure why, but he feels that this dusty structure may contain great danger. Funny you. You do know that people could see what you're typing. Like they could read back the chat and stuff. Masterwork. Maker has made an apukau t-shirt masterwork. Not enough knife yet. Well then, with that said, I would believe this would be the end of today's stream. So thanks again for staying tuned, and I hope you enjoy another session of Tales of Mercy, The Adventures of Mercy Nation, for short. To summarize what happened, a bunch of raiders came to invade Mercy Nation, but they were carefully stopped in the border. There was also like hungry, mat-eating guinea pigs, but those were apprehended by the cobra nearby as well. Visitors come in and go, and like Trobo is visiting right now with Purple. And last but not least, we have an inventor who joined Mercy Nation, known as the Maker. Yeah, so that's about it, and hope to stream more of this next time. So see ya. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Bye.